we are with quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, geometrical part, quadrilateral, okay? A student, quadrilateral, as you know from standard 7, a polygon having 4 bounded sides, okay? That is quadrilateral. This is a polygon having 4 sides. This is a polygon. Polygon, why? Because this is made by a straight line segment. So this is a polygon having 4 sides. Okay, that is quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? First of all, we should mind quadrilateral is a polygon having 4 sides. Okay, so AB, BC, CD, and AD, they are its side. Sides. We should think about this first. Sides. Don't sins. Sides. AB, BC, CD, and AD. They are sides. Okay? In quadrilateral, we are thinking about sides. 4 sides here, AB, BC, CD, and AD. Okay? Now, angles. Do you know the words angles? Inclination between 2 sides, that is angles. And angles are angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Okay? They are angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. They are angle of this quadrilateral. So angles and side. They clear? Now we should mind one word, opposite. Opposite. Opposite what? Sides and angles. Sides and angles. Opposite sides and angles. Do you know? Okay. If you are writing side AB, then can you guess its opposite side? Yeah, its opposite side is CD. Okay. Opposite side of AB is CD. Opposite side of AB is CD. Opposite side of CD is AB. Okay. If you are thinking about the side BC, then its opposite side is AD. Okay. So opposite side of BC is AD and opposite side of AD is BC. Okay. We are thinking about opposite sides. Opposite sides. Opposite side of AB is CD and opposite side of CD is AB. Opposite side of BC is AD and opposite side of AD is BC. Okay. Now opposite angles. Oh, hello. Opposite angle of angle A is angle C. Go just opposite of angle A. Go just opposite of angle A. Angle C. And opposite angle of B is angle D. Okay? Opposite angle of C is angle A. Opposite angle of C is angle A. Opposite angle of D is angle B. Opposite angle of A is angle C. And opposite angle of B is angle D. Okay? Angle A and angle C. They are opposite to each other. Angle B and angle D. They are opposite to each other. They are called opposite angle. Okay? Opposite sides. Opposite angle. Understood? Opposite sides and opposite angle. Pair of opposite side, pair of opposite angle. Understood, student? In quadrilateral, 4 sides, 4 interior angles. Okay? Opposite sides and opposite angles. Understood? Now, student, we should think about one more word, adjacent. AD, J-A-C-E-N-T, adjacent. Okay, we should think about this word, adjacent. Adjacent sides and adjacent angles. Adjacent sides and adjacent angles. Okay. Similarly, opposite side and opposite angle, we should think about adjacent sides and adjacent angle. Okay, the sides are adjusting. The sides are adjusting. Suppose that this is vertex A. Okay, and vertex A, one side is BA, another side is DA. One side is BA, adjusting at A. Another side is DA, adjusting at A also. So these two are called adjacent side. Similarly, for vertex B, one side is AB, another side is CB. They are adjusting each other at a point B. So they are called adjacent side. Similarly, for the vertex C, there are two sides. One is BC, another is DC. They are adjusting at a place C. So they are called adjacent side. Okay. For the vertex D, one side is AD, another side is CD. They are called adjacent side. Okay. Are you thinking about adjacent side? Adjacent side, student. Nothing except of it. Adjacent side. Adjacent side. Pair of adjacent side. Adjacent sides. Okay. We should write the pair of adjacent side. First, if you are writing AB, comma, AD. Okay. First pair of adjacent side. AB, AD. You can write BA, DA. You can write BA, then DA. Okay. Second, AB, comma, BC. Second pair. You can write BA, CB. Okay. They are second pair of adjacent. Now, third pair, BC, comma, DC. Okay. You can write the fourth pair, CD, comma, AD. Okay. So they are adjacent sides. They are adjacent sides. Why they are adjacent sides? Because two sides having the same common vertex. Okay. Starting from the same place, going in different direction. Okay. Two sides in a quadrilateral, starting from the same place and going in different direction. Okay. So they are called adjacent side. Okay. Pair of adjacent side here. Four pair of adjacent sides. Are there quadrilateral at all? Okay. No problem, student. Now we should think about adjacent angles. Adjacent side completed. Adjacent side completed. Okay, opposite side. Opposite side of AB is CD. Opposite side of BC is AD. Okay. Similarly, pair of adjacent side AB, AB, AD, AB, AD. Okay. One pair of adjacent side AB, BC, AB, BC. Second pair of adjacent side BC, DC, BC, DC. Okay. Now fourth pair of adjacent side CD, AD. CD, AD. They are adjacent sides. Okay. Now student, adjacent angle. Adjacent angle. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Okay. Think about this side. AB. AB. Think about AB. There are two end points. One is A, another is B. Okay. So two angles here on the side AB. One is angle A, another is angle B. Two angles on the same side. Two angles on the same side here. Side is AB. Two angles are angle A and angle B. So they are called a pair of adjacent angle. Angle A, angle B. Understood? Now you should think about second side BC. BC, two angle also. One is B, another is C. Angle B, comma angle C. They are called adjacent angle. Similarly, third side CD, two angle there. One is C, another is D. Adjacent angle. Okay. Fourth side AD, two angle there. One is D, another is A. Okay. Four pair of adjacent angle here. Four pair of adjacent angle here. Check. Okay, you should go inside first of all in the quadrilateral. Side is AB. If you are thinking about this side AB, then there are two angles. One is A, another is B. If you are thinking about the side BC, then there are two angles. One is B, another is C. If you are thinking about the side of CD, two angle here. One is D, another is C. If you are thinking about side AD, two angles also. One is D, another is A. So they are called adjacent angle. Okay. How many points discussed about? Okay, discussed in this class. One is quadrilateral, another is sides, another is angles, then opposite sides and opposite angle. After that, adjacent sides and adjacent angles. Understood? In the quadrilateral, we know about these points. What is quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides. Quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides. What do you mean by adjacent angles? One side having two angles, that is called adjacent angles. Adjacent side, two sides from the same initial point going in different direction in the quadrilateral, that is adjacent sides. Okay, examples given here. Okay, now we should go in angle sum property of quadrilateral. Now student, our second point is ASP. ASP, angle sum property. Angle sum property. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. For this, we should think about angle sum property. क्या हो गया? Fell down. Complain आ रहा है. Hello student. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. If you want to understand this, you should understand angle sum property of triangle. 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 Okay? Okay? This is our point. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. But first of all, we should check angle sum property of triangle. Okay? Do you know the triangle? This is a triangle. Suppose that this is triangle ABC. Do you know? Sum of all three interior angle here. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. Okay? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Okay? In class fine. We should check this theorem, how we can prove it. Okay, sum of all three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, but at present time, we should learn only sum of three interior angle in a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of three interior angle in a triangle is 180 degree. Okay. Okay. Now, student, one more thing. Suppose that you have a quadrilateral, any types of quadrilateral ABCD. If you are joining the opposite vertex, okay. If you are joining the opposite vertex, okay. Suppose that you are joining A to C, because A is the opposite vertex of C. A is the opposite vertex of C. If you are joining A to C, this type of line segment is called diagonal. 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 That type of line segment is called diagonal. Okay? Understood diagonal? Understood diagonal, student? Okay. Understood angle sum property of triangle? Angle sum property of triangle. There are three interior angle in a triangle. Sum of all three angle. Okay. Accurate 180 degree. No doubt in it. Okay. In class 9, we will discuss about this major geometrical statement, and we should give our proof by the help of different axiom and postulate. Okay. But at present time, we should know about this only. Sum of three angle in a triangle is 180 degree. Understood? Do you know the word diagonal? After joining the opposite vertices in a quadrilateral, we will get a line segment. Okay, that line segment is called diagonal. Understood? So sum of three interior angle is 180 degree. Now, student, we should go in our major statement. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Suppose that this is our quadrilateral ABCD. We want to check sum of all four interior angle is what? Okay. Suppose that we are going to give our proof. Okay, we are trying to find the sum of all four angles in a quadrilateral. What is the sum? We don't know. We are going to find according to our simple operation. Okay? Suppose that this is a quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, you can suppose this is a quadrilateral XYZM. Okay? Okay, understood? This is a quadrilateral ABCD. How many interior angle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 4 only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Only 4 interior angle here. Okay. What will be the sum of these 4 interior angle? We are trying to find it by our simple operation only. Okay. So, first of all, we should mind this is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. Let. We should write let. Don't go in theorem. Let A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Okay. Okay, student. Okay. We need what? What? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to 100. Oh, we need what? We need what? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to what? We want to find. We want to find angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to what? Understood? Understood, student? Because we don't know. What is the sum of all 4 interior angle in a quadrilateral? We don't know. Okay, we are very simple student. We don't know. what will be the sum of all four interior angle in a quadrilateral? So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to what? रोना याद आता है, but we should try to understand. Let ABCD is a quadrilateral, so we angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to what? For this, we need some construction. Suppose that we are joining vertex A to vertex C. Vertex A to vertex C now. Vertex A to vertex C. We have joined. That is construction. We have joined vertex A to vertex C. That may be diagonal. So a diagonal in a quadrilateral doing an action, good action, dividing the quadrilateral into two triangle, dividing the quadrilateral into two triangle. Okay, this diagonal AC dividing the quadrilateral into two triangle. It means angle A is divided angle C as well as angle C is divided. Angle A is divided as well as angle C is divided. Okay, suppose that this is angle 1, that is angle 2, this is angle 3, that is angle 4. It means angle A is divided by this diagonal into two parts. One part is angle 1, another part is angle 2. Okay, okay, understood? Okay, this diagonal is dividing angle C into two parts. One part is angle 3, another part is angle 4. Okay, okay, understood, student? Understood now? Okay, construction. Construction here, join. Join A to C. Join A to C. Okay, you will read this. Join A to C. Join A to C. Okay, join A to C. Join A to C. Okay. Okay, students. Now, come and prove. We are trying to give. Okay. Okay, student, since angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to angle A. Okay, angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to angle A. Okay, angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to angle A. Because this diagonal, okay, has divided the angle A into two parts. And this is the special name given by us. One part is angle 1, another part is angle 2. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to angle A. Similarly, angle 3 plus angle 3. Oh, don't say 3, 4. Angle 3 plus angle 4 equal to, don't make a sore. No, equal to angle C. Angle 3 plus angle 4 equal to angle C. Okay, okay. Now you have two major statements. One is angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to angle A. Another is angle 3 plus angle 4 equal to angle C. Understood? Understood now? Very good. Very good, student. Now come in triangle ABC. Now, okay, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC. Check here. In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC. What? In triangle ABC. What? Oh, what do you want to say? Angle sum property of triangle. Okay, angle sum property of triangle. So in triangle ABC, angle 1 plus angle B plus angle 3, angle 1 plus angle B plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree by the help of angle sum property of triangle equation number 1. Okay, in this triangle ABC, okay, angle 1 plus angle B plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree, angle sum property of triangle. कान पक गया सुनते सुनते. Angle sum property of triangle. Now student, in triangle ACD, in triangle ACD, what? Angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle D. Okay, in triangle ACD, angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle D equal to 180 degree. Okay, same reason student. Angle sum property of triangle. This is equation number 2. Understood? Understood equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 taken out from triangle. Equation 2 taken out from the second triangle. These two triangles, okay, developed by you from the same quadrilateral after drawing a diagonal. Understood? Understood now? Okay. Okay, student. Now, try to go where you want to go. 2, 4, 3, 180, 1, B, 3, 180 by adding. By adding equation first and equation second. Okay, we are adding these two equations together. So first, we should add LHS to LHS, then RHS to RHS. Okay, we have declared about LHS and RHS in our previous chapter linear equation. So how you can add these two equations? Okay, you should add LHS to LHS and RHS to RHS. Okay, but mind, 1 plus 2. Okay, from first equation, you are taking angle 1. From second equation, you are taking angle 2. Okay, so angle 1 plus angle 2 plus, okay, angle 3 plus angle 4. Angle plus angle 4 plus angle B plus angle D. Take here, B and D. Angle B plus angle D. Okay, now LHS completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. LHS completed. Now go in the RHS. 180 plus 180, it means double of 180. 180 plus 180, it means double of 180, and double of 180 is 360. Okay, so right here 360 degree now. Okay, now 1 and 2 developed from angle A. Angle 1 and 2 developed from angle A. Angle 3 and 4 developed from angle C. Take my finger, student. Angle 1 and 2 developed from angle A. Angle 3 and 4, okay, developed from angle C. Okay, so instead of angle 1 plus 2, okay, we can write angle A, and instead of angle 3 and 4, we can write angle C. Okay, B is B and D is D, equal to 360 degree. Now A plus angle C plus angle B plus angle D equal to 360 degree. Okay, we should not write. If your name is Sonam Kumar, so you should not write Kumar Sonam. Okay, okay, adjusting angle A plus angle B plus angle D equal to 360 degree. Hip hip hooray. We have solved our problem. So from today, we should learn this statement. Sum of all four interior angles in quadrilateral is 360 degree. That is called angle sum property of quadrilateral. Understood? What do you mean by angle sum property of quadrilateral? What do you mean by angle sum property of quadrilateral? Sum of all four interior angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. That is called angle sum property of quadrilateral. By the help of this, we will go in exercise. If three angles are given in any quadrilateral, then we can find out the measurement of fourth angle by the help of angle sum property of quadrilateral. If interior angles in a quadrilateral are given in ratio, if interior angles in quadrilateral are given in ratio, then we can calculate all the interior angles of the quadrilateral by the help of angle sum property of quadrilateral. Understood? These are our concepts from this chapter, quadrilateral. Okay. Now we should check some problem, some application there from the exercise. Okay. Okay. Okay, student. One application is the angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio. The angles of a quadrilateral in the ratio in the ratio 3, 5, 7, 9. 3 ratio 5 ratio 7 ratio 9. 3, 5, 7, 9. Find the measure of each of these angles. Find the measure of find the measure of each of these angles. Each of these angles. Okay? Mind the sum. First type of application here, the angles of a quadrilateral in the ratio 3, 5, 7, 9. That means 3 ratio 5 ratio 7 ratio 9. Then find the real measurement of all these four angles. Okay, understood? You know about this. Ratio is infinite. So we should start this sum, this type of sum. Let the angles. Have you written the sum? Let the angles of the quadrilateral. Angles of the quadrilateral. Angles of the quadrilateral. 3x, comma, 5x, comma, 7x, and 9x. Let the angles of the quadrilateral 3x, 5x, 7x, and 9x. Okay. Now you have the special policeman in Thana. Okay. Thana means in your conceptum. Okay. You have the special policeman in your Thana. Thana means conceptum. Collection of concept. So take help. One policeman is angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. Since 3x plus 5x plus 7x plus 9x equal to 360 degree. Okay, by the policeman, angle sum property of quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Now 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 9, 24. Okay, you should write 24x equal to 360 degree. You can select the common divisor. Don't say cut gaya. You should select the common divisor. 12 2 ja 24, 12 3 ja 36, 2 1 ja 2, 15 2 ja 30. In this way, you should write x equal to 15. X equal to 15 now. X equal to 15 now. So that the angles are what? 3x. That means 3 multiply 15. Okay, degree. Second 5x. That means 5 multiply 15. Because value of variable here 15. Okay. Third one is 7 multiply 15, 15 degree. And fourth one is 9 multiply 15 degree. Understood? 15 3 ja 45 degree. Okay. 15 5 ja 75 degree. Okay. 15 7 ja 105 degree. Okay. And 15 9 ja 135 degree. They are the interior angles of the quadrilateral. They are the interior angles of the quadrilateral. Understood? Understood, student? No problem at all. Okay. In this way, you should think about this exercise. In next class, we will go in parallelogram. First, we should check parallelogram there. In parallelogram, we will take different types of special quadrilateral. Okay. Okay, they are our requirement. Then we should collect some special property of parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, etc. Then we should go in application seriously. Okay? Okay, student? Okay, today we are stopping our class here. You should try to understand this concept and learn also. And for your next class, you should mind the special property of parallelogram, square, rectangle, rhombus, etc. Thank you. All the best. We will meet in our next class. Hey, मोहन जी, हो गया? नहीं आएंगे तो क्या कीजिएगा? नहीं आएगा तो छोड़ दीजिए, इसको स्टॉप कर दीजिए।